fermented soya, and other selected ingredients for that deep flavor and quality that only Maggi brings to your dishes.
Absolutely delicious.
Get Maggi double cubes today. Me and Maggi, so good together.
Win from over 80 million naira in cash and exciting prizes in the Golden Hunt promo.
This promo, there's no need for advert anymore.
Because
my mom alone can hunt down any gist. How much more 80 million naira in prizes with the whole family involved?
Naija, let the Golden Hunt begin. Just buy any Golden Morn Golden Hunt 30 gram or 45 gram promo pack. Look inside for a unique code and dial *8011*1# for a chance to win big. Promo ends April 15, 2026. Golden Morn. Make every day golden.
If you're an African Alliance annuitant, this update is for you. Leadway Assurance has taken over the African Alliance annuity business and is currently verifying all African Alliance annuitants. Just confirm your details to stay connected and keep your payments running smoothly. To update your information, call 0708-062-7050 or send an email to annuity@leadway.com. Call 0708-062-7050 or send an email to annuity@leadway.com. Leadway Assurance, ensuring happiness since 1970.
Start your day and have a good time.
Kivo Creamer.
And where you need to have the break time.
Kivo Creamer.
It's not tea, Papa Garita.
Kivo Creamer. Kivo Creamer.
Hey there, mums and dads. Did you know that some children are picky eaters and also do not get enough fruits and vegetables from their diet? Well Kid Baby and Infant Syrup is a food supplement from Vitabiotics that contains 14 vitamins and minerals, including vitamin C and zinc, as well as flaxseed oil, which supports brain development and all-round health. Well Kid Baby and Infant Tasty Syrup is for children 3 months to 5 years of age. Give your young ones a good start with Well Kid Baby and Infant from Vitabiotics UK. Available in pharmacies near you.
The heartbeat of radio keeps pumping.
All the trending news and conversation.
In a country that lacks social ambition and prosperity, you will work so hard and still not make it.
After God Almighty, it's money in Nigeria. We don't have government.
Governors from Abia State, in a normal setting, they won't even get one vote.
What of our president? Is he not running this country from our side?
But those who gave us Nigeria never realize that we are not one.
A man whose job is to protect you and your children is putting the lives of your children on the line.
See, all this issue, education, whatever, everything, we shouldn't leave everything for government to do.
It's so annoying at times when you hear some callers.
Call your father, don't call the government because you like your oppressor.
It's all learn boss level gameplay on YouTube with MTN YouTube Buffet Bundle. Binge your favorite gameplays till you master every move. Enjoy play along clips with your faves and challenge runs like never before till you become the numero uno of gaming. See more, be more, spend less. Get over 4 hours of YouTube streaming for just 250 naira or 10 hours for 600 naira on the MTN YouTube Buffet Bundle. Dial *312*800# to start today and go make a difference.
Guy, how far? You watch that game?
I did. Oh boy, that goal, eh?
Hey. Make I call you back. My airtime go soon finish. Sorry, I forget to get extra 3 minutes to talk.
I wonder why you hold a cut call. When na MTN better gist you dey use. Me, I still dey enjoy my free 2,100 airtime on top my new MTN SIM.
Yes, so get 3 minutes extra on MTN Better Gist. Text BG to 312 to collect your own awoof.
Dailies today on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
99.3 Nigeria Info Lagos. Good morning to you. Welcome to the second part of Dailies Today. I'm Sheriff Quadry.
I'm Jimi. Good morning.
Yes, we are streaming live from our audio-visual studios on Etimi and Christian Victoria Island, Lagos, Nigeria. Feel free to join, feel free to watch, engage with others, and share the live stream as well. Shall we begin? Okay. We're starting with the Metro pages. Okay.
No.
All right. Attack scare. Police deploy officers to top Lagos schools.
Okay, before I go on, I'd like to say happy birthday to my very, very good friend, Chief Remeditayo. I don't know whether he's the Balogun of Abekuta of the Balogun of Egba, but he's a Balogun Shah. He's one of these high chiefs who goes around with this traditional stick. Happy birthday, Remy. I wish you all the best. It was nice meeting my old friends yesterday after a very long time. Okay, so this story, I'd like you to listen carefully. I picked it deliberately. It's just a story somewhere, but it's a sign of the things that I've always been warning us about. Attack scare. Police deploy officers to top Lagos schools. That should raise an alarm in your mind as it did in mine. Following threats on attacks on schools in Ikeja by yet to be identified persons, the Commissioner of Police has ordered the deployment of police personnel on a permanent basis to the affected Grange School, Grange in GRA Ikeja, and Greenspring School, Anthony Campus. The management on the affected schools on Ikeja had on Wednesday and Thursday respectfully confirmed the temporary closure of the schools after receiving security threats via WhatsApp messages from unknown number. Now, you remember that I had said that we have to be very, very careful. Look, for example, look at the parties that we have. You serve food of about 80,000 per plate with all the exotic whatever. The guy serving you is paid 2,500 and he goes home. Then he becomes a beggar. And I had already said that if you keep pushing our people, if they get poorer and poorer, a lot of anger is going to crop up and it could pose security problems. For example, I ask that please be very, very careful now how you exhibit any form of wealth. You remember this man who came here yesterday, the rapper man,
World rapper man.
He said that people had attacked him because he would run with the flag, but people had attacked him because they are very, very angry. And it could jolly well get worse. So when I saw this story hidden, I'm surprised this story didn't make front page. Because what it means generally is that we have to be careful where we send our children. We have to be careful where we go. We have to be careful what cars we ride. We have to be careful wristwatches, phones. We have to be very, 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 very careful because the anger and the poverty in the land might just be getting worse. So the management of the schools they had closed their schools temporarily. That is Grange and Greensprings. We don't know. It says earlier this evening, the school received a security-related concern. While there is no immediate danger, we have chosen to act responsibly by taking the matter seriously and putting all necessary measures in place. The school will use tomorrow, that's Thursday, to follow up fully with the appropriate authorities and receive official guidance. Now, I don't want to frighten you, but I want to talk reality. Do you know that threat could come from within? When you send your children to school and you pay 2 million per term, 5 million per term, have you bothered to ask how much the staff are paid? Have you bothered to ask yourself what are the incentives given to the staff, right down to the security man? These little things are beginning to matter. The way you live, the way you open up your house, your domestics, they are beginning to matter. The schools you send your children to, they are beginning to matter. And I think it should be taken seriously. But in a statement, the police PRO said, Abimbola Adebisi said that it had neutralized the threat to the schools within Ikeja. I believe you say you have neutralized it when you can produce those who issued the threat. Where are they? And charge them to court. Where are they? So it's not enough for you to say, I know you don't want to create a scare, but for God's sake, there's a responsibility here to tell ourselves the truth, and that we should all be very, very careful. That guy that you tell to open the wine for you at a party, you better look out for him. Better still, if you must have an exotic drink, you better carry your own in a flask. I hope we do not have a situation one day where out of anger, people poison the food that is eaten at parties. I'm not trying to... it's a reality that can happen. There's so much anger in the land. Look at the Lagos state government was picking up people last week. Yes, good idea, yes. But what were they doing? If you ever have the misfortune of your car, having a fault or whatever, in some areas, Lekki Express Road inclusive, there was one done. He parted with 40K. Yes, after being beaten, slapped. So these are what we now tell our politicians that look, try and even up things. The imbalance is becoming something else. The imbalance, like I said, you send your children to expensive schools. Go to the PTA and ask, what can you say the salary format in this school? Because the cashier, he knows how much he receives and credits to everybody, and they know how much he receives as a salary. So that's it. I just thought it should be in the front burner of the news today. A lot of what is in the front page of the news is still the same security situation, with both people huffing and puffing. The government is puffing, America is puffing. So it's even some distant groups are huffing and puffing. So it has been highly politicized that personally I want to stay clear of it for now till one gets a clearer picture of what exactly is going on.
Indeed, we're watching. You can watch us live on Facebook and on YouTube. So that's where we're streaming on Facebook and on YouTube. Nigeria Info 99.3. Engage the others, and also share the live stream link with your communities across social media platforms. Let's start with the Vanguard. Let's begin with the Vanguard. Page 12 this time. We've got two stories here. Why I declined to constitute panel to probe Fubara Rivers CJ.
Yes, this is going to go on. This ding dong is going to go on for a long time. So the House of Assembly passed the notice of impeachment to the CJ, who by law is the only one who can constitute a probe. Excuse me. And Fubara, meanwhile, had gone to the court. The court ordered an interim injunction. So the CJ is stuck. And usually, some of the judges are nominees of the governor. Even the CJ sometimes are nominees or appointed by the governor. So what is likely to happen in Rivers is that impeachment might never take place, but there'll be no good governance. There'll be this ding dong, and ding dong. All because primarily, nobody can tell me anything otherwise. All because Nyesom Wike believes that he must be the overall boss of the governor. By the way, I'd like to congratulate him. I heard his son, it was in all the papers, his son got a master's degree in a London university. I congratulate him and I thank him for being a good parent. But I like him that the joy that he has, he should extend it to the Rivers State students who, during his tenure, he had to bring back home, and he said that there were not enough funds to keep up the scholarship that they were given. See, Nigeria is set for something that I don't want to describe on radio. I'm telling you, because we're being gradually pushed to the wall. So that's another story for another day. So we can take this one now.
We'll take the next story. Tinubu approves posting of 4 ambassador designates. That's in the Vanguard. We have similar one on page 28 of the Trust. Tinubu posts ambassadors to US, France, two
Which
others.
one should I take now?
Anyone.
Choose from me.
Yeah, take Vanguard. Take Vanguard.
Because give me the two. Okay, so we all know we knew the we knew that these ambassadors have been appointed. So now they're being given designations where they will go. And Yes, we had always emphasized that we want to see those who will be posted to the UK, the US. The one posted to France has an easy ride. He has an easy ride.
He will even be seeing Baba like
he'll probably be resuming by Monday.
Every 2 months.
No, I mean, the countries have to approve of the whatever. So who has been posted to France? Let me see. Ambassador Ayodele Oke is the ambassador designate to France. Okay. The interesting one is Colonel Latif Are. Colonel Are has been posted to the US. Now, Colonel Are is a retired military officer. He also headed the DSS, I think, for 2 to 3 years. So his own designation would have been deliberate, his choice. So his choice of a military background and an intelligence background, which is good for his posting, but I'm wondering whether the Americans will be comfortable with that. But I suspect that it would have been agreed before it was announced. So I think it's good. I'm saying so in the light of the circumstances that we find ourselves in now. And so we hope that he should be able to fit into that role very quickly. The other posting is Amin Dalhatu, who was former ambassador to South Korea. He's now the High Commissioner designate to the United Kingdom. And that is Dalhatu. Then Usman Issa Dakingari Suleiman, former governor of Kebbi, is the ambassador designate to Turkey. And by the way, this is also an announcement to tell you that if you have anything to do with the president, do it quickly, because next week he's going on a state visit again to Turkey. Is there a month that the president does not travel? I'm asking you now.
I don't know. I don't know.
Why did you suddenly...
Because I don't know his itinerary. I'm not... I don't know.
Why does the president have this penchant for wanting to get out of the country at the slightest opportunity? He just came back from Dubai, missed one of the most important events that he should have attended as president, and now again off to Turkey he goes. In a memo to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Tinubu urged the ministry to notify the governments of the 4 countries about the ambassadors and designates in accordance with diplomatic procedures. The one that concerns me the most is that of the US. And I think that his background would have been very much in getting the job done. My main fear is if the Americans will accept him, but I expect a lot of background work to be done in his choice as the ambassador.
What choice of people do you suppose we should be sending to countries like America, Russia, China, North Korea?
Well, because of the current circumstances, for example, I think Are fits the bill because of his, it's a double-barreled experience that he has, intelligence and military. That should suit us in Nigeria. Whether that suits the country that is going to, I don't know. But I think given the way things are between the 2 countries now, it must have been agreed. But generally, an ambassador should be a man of very good standing. Indeed, Governor Fashola he raised an alarm somewhere last week, saying that he discovered that some of these ambassadors don't even know anything about their countries, and that was where screening should have done that job. But instead, the senator said they should bow and go. The fact that somebody was the wife of a former governor, you don't even know what she knows. I'm sorry I'm picking on her, but it's one that just comes to mind. It's nothing personal. You don't know what she knows. Do you understand what I'm saying? You don't know what she knows. And an ambassador is very, very vital. It should be somebody of good standing, somebody articulate, person where he head correct. You understand? Very and good standing at home and abroad. You don't want an ambassador that citizens of his own country will go and picket, which is likely to happen in the case of two of the ambassadors. They'll be picketed by Nigerians. Oh yes, because they've done it before. So you don't need an activist. What you need is somebody demure, somebody very cool, calm and calculated. And I hope that President Tinubu will be ready to live with the circumstances of the choices that he has made. Because some of them, to put it bluntly, one or two of them cannot even pass a psychiatric exam. Yes, we know some of them. We know their history. It's not anything that I haven't mentioned their names anyway. But we know them. And for you to choose people who don't have good temperament and so on and so forth, it can become very embarrassing. But like I said, it's the president's choice. It's the president's prerogative. The person who is the most guilty in all this are the two leaders of the National Assembly, who made it look as if they were appointing a clerk for something. When you screen ambassadors, it's not to screen them whether they are good or bad persons, but whether they are fit for the job. 1, 2, also for the public to repose confidence in them. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Former Governor Fashola, he said that he went for an event once. The ambassador was there. He mentioned something that the government had done. The ambassador didn't even know. He didn't even know what he was talking about. And so I don't know whether they've sent them for training. But how much training can you give somebody in such a short time?
We're going to move on to our next story very quickly. It's the editorial from The Punch. Tinubu can't be missing in action.
I think when The Punch even wrote this, they didn't know that the president is on his way to Turkey again next week. But I don't think the president cares. You can say anything all you like. That's a headache. I don't think he's clear on what he wants to do and how he wants to do it. But they say that Tinubu's latest junkets, first to France, ostensibly for medicals, we know that, and later to the United Arab Emirates to sign investment deals, as to a sobering tally of 46 foreign trips since his inauguration in May 2023. 46 foreign
46.
Trips. Yes. In which he has spent 192 days abroad as of October 2025. The president cannot be missing in action as bandits and terrorists pillage communities, and the new tax laws continue to evoke fear and a sense of unease even amongst the educated elite. Nigeria, this is my famous phrase, Nigeria needs a hands-on leadership during this crisis period that has provoked global scrutiny. I disagree partly with this. At any time, Nigeria is a country that has to be run hands-on. Hands-on, you know. The timing of some of the president's trips suggests a disdain for public sensitivity, like this one to Turkey. Where is he going? What for? There's a lot of work to be done here. A lot of work. A lot of things. And we are in a country where everybody is always waiting for the president. You can't take an initiative on your own.
Are they always running from something?
You mean the president?
The presidents we've had, especially the president from 2015 till now, were they running from something? Because it's becoming a pattern if you look at it.
What I can read from the president's actions, and I mean this with a sense of responsibility, my impression is that he's not somebody that wants to work. He just wants to be president. He doesn't want to go to the grind. So this is a way of evading, and there are people like that. They're brilliant, they articulate, but they don't want to work. And one of the ambassadors too, that I know personally is like that, is a brilliant person, but he has never worked in his life. It's always been political appointments. With political appointments, you can waffle, you can do all kinds of things and not get the work done. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I think that the president is not somebody who wants to sit down to work. And that is shown in the many retractions you find in government. Government enunciates one policy today, changes it tomorrow. And that is what is going likely to make his period termed as a failure. You have good ideas, you say that you announce them at the wrong time without being ready. You don't sit down in the grind to get the work done. I even wonder when he's at home if he is ever like. I know Obasanjo wakes up at 5 o'clock when he was president. He plays squash, says his prayers, and by 7:30 he's in the office. I don't think this president is like that. I don't think so. He looks as me like somebody who is not, and there is nothing wrong with it. Only that it doesn't work for being president. It doesn't work. You cannot be unconventional and run Nigeria successfully. And you cannot be thinking of yourself all the time and run any country successfully. Some of the excuses that are given for his travel, I just marvel. He's going to look for foreign investment. Is it the president's job to go gallivant all over the world looking for foreign investment? If you tidy up your home, if you sit down on the grind, spend 6 months, tidy up your home, investments will come to meet you. Investors are not stupid. They know, they can see, and the world has become a global village. But it appears to me that President Tinubu I doubt if you can see him before 10 o'clock, 11 sometimes. And so the reality is that's why I say that as far as I am concerned, I'm not likely to support any president above 60 because age is also a factor. And then yesterday I watched Itwa Ighodalo has this thing he does every Thursday, and I watched Chida, the former guy who was FRSC Osita. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely. His performance was top notch. And I say, how could political parties have somebody like this guy? Or even Yemi Osinbajo, or some of the brilliant minds that we have. If we had a situation where we had the prime minister and the ceremonial president, maybe that would be fine. So we'll make this guy prime minister. Then the ceremonial president can go anywhere in the world and be ambassador at large to the country. Because
I think that is what we're experiencing now.
That's what we're experiencing.
We've had one president who barely stayed in the country.
Yes.
We're having another one who spent half of 1 year in foreign land. I can't comprehend that. Maybe there is nothing to be done at home. Maybe being a president just means just answer the name president and travel all across the world. And
unfortunately, we live in a country where governance has to be hands-on. And the president was lucky in his second term that he had a Fashola as chief of staff. We have to tell the truth now. He was lucky we had a chief of staff, and Fashola for 8 years. The reason why he became a success on his job was because he was on the grind. He sat on everything. Nigeria is a country that has to be run hands-on. You need a president who will resume and close. It's not him. The president was up till 4 a.m. That's bad organization. Let him resume at 7:30 and close at 6 o'clock. Go home, go and enjoy time with his family. It is called planning. It is called planning. And I was with a former governor once who said that, I think the Lagos example is something we politicians need to look at. Where you have the head, the chief politician playing politics, and we can put somebody who can do the work on the ground. That's what saved the APC for 8 years. With Fashola, because he didn't get himself too much involved. He was on the grind. it is to his credit that he picked all phones. If you could get him on the phone, he will pick the phone. That's governance. But our guy is missing in action at all times. Off he goes again to Turkey. By the time he comes back from Turkey, he will be due to see his doctors again in France. We know this, but all of us are complicit. We keep quiet as if it's normal.
Now you hit the nail on the head.
All of us are complicit because these same politicians will now come and tell you that, oh, you have to continue this for another 4 years. And what it will end up doing is the very first story that I said about the schools. Rebellion. What is happening to this top school is rebellion. It's not going to... Before we had the problem of armed robbery, now we have the problem of kidnapping. The kidnapping, apart from the other political aspects or what of it, is mainly anger. That's why they beat them, they do this and they do that. It's mainly anger. It is a rebellion. So when people talk about revolution, it's not something every day somebody carry a gun back. No, that's not it. But we are pushing our people further and further daily. Further and further. Somebody should please talk to the president. But we will not. When they have the opportunity to see this, President, my son, look at the trends that are starting.
Learn boss level gameplay on YouTube with MTN YouTube Buffet Bundle. Binge your favorite gameplays till you master every move. Enjoy play with your faves and challenge runs like never before till you become the numero uno of gaming. See more, be more, spend less. Get over 4 hours of YouTube streaming for just 250 Naira or 10 hours for 600 Naira on the MTN YouTube Buffet Bundle. Dial *312*800# to start today and go make a difference.
Guy, how far? You watch that game?
I did. Oh boy, that goal, eh? Hey.
Make I call you back. My time go soon finish you. Sorry, I forget I get extra 3 minutes to take talk.
I wonder why you hold a cut call. When na MTN better gist they use. Me, I still enjoy my free 2,100 airtime on top my new MTN SIM.
Yes, so get 3 minutes extra on MTN Better Gist. Text BG to 312 to collect your own awoof.
Everywhere it's about medical negligence.
Everybody have a story to tell.
Suffering that medically Nigeria should not happen to.
Nigeria ranks least when it comes to living conditions.
They want us to be in darkness and say we have light.
Our culture and our religious tendencies tend to affect most of the things that we do.
Join the conversation. 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Let's talk.
It's 8 o'clock.
The news update on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Here on Info.
They call us on time.
Because we bring...
.3 Nigeria Info. My name is Israel Uwembumo, and this is a news update. In the news this hour, police have deployed officers and carried out security sweeps at 2 private schools in Ikeja after anonymous WhatsApp threats sparked panic and temporary closures. Both schools have been declared safe with no explosive devices found during the inspections. The Commissioner of Police led the response, including explosive ordnance experts, and has ordered investigations to trace those behind the messages. In another news, the United States is urging Nigeria to step up protection for Christian communities following the mass abduction of more than 170 worshippers in Kaduna State. The United States Under Secretary of State Alison Hooker voiced this in Abuja where she led a delegation to inaugurate a joint working group on security and religious freedom. She also urged the Nigerian government to collaborate better with locals and civil society. And the federal government is warning electricity